Time management. Most people have it all wrong. You see, when it comes to peak performance, it's not as simple as just planning your day. In fact, if you don't actually know what to do and what proper time management involves, it can be super overwhelming, which is why I'm going to make it simple. In this video, you're going to learn how you can master time management for peak performance. Right, first off, motherfucker, you need to understand that time management isn't real. You can't control time, you can't manage it, you can't click pause, rewind, fast forward, you can't do none of that. However, you can manage yourself and what you do in your time. So time management is a hell no, but self-management is a hell fucking yes. Now, next question, you're probably wondering, what the fuck is self-management? Well, self-management is simply managing what you do, when you do it, and your energy levels. So let's break each of these down. Area 1, what you do. This pretty much comes down to prioritization. You need to know what moves the needle, what needs done, and what doesn't. Now, if you know me, I run a company called Brand Builder, where we help coaches, solopreneurs, and entrepreneurs build and scale their audience, impact, and income. So if I'm doing more of what doesn't move the needle than what does move the needle, I'm not prioritizing well, and I'm never going to make progress with my business. So this is why prioritization is important. But how do you figure out what falls into each category? What moves the needle is simply any action that will help you move towards your goals and make progress. And you want to prioritize these actions first. You then need to know what needs done. So what needs done is simply tasks that need to be done but don't necessarily move the needle. So this could be the likes of admin work or emails or DMs or anything like that. You need to prioritize these second. And then what doesn't need done are tasks that don't need done but you're doing them anyway, and you just need to get rid of these. Again, you don't need to be doing them, so why are you doing them? And trust me, you would be surprised at how many tasks that you're doing that you don't need to do. Area 2 is when you do it, and this comes down to planning. So whether you use a notebook or an online calendar, I don't really care how you do it, but you need to plan your day. So now the more commitments you have, the more detailed you're going to have to be with your plan. So between ghostwriting, coaching for my business's main program, Impact and Income, back-end work, content creation, and everything else, I found I need to plan every hour. Now, depending on you, your commitments, you might need to plan the likes of every half hour. For example, Elon Musk plans every 5 minutes, or you might be able to get away with planning less. However, I would recommend that everybody starts with planning every hour. And then once you're actually planning your day, you need to schedule it according to your priorities. So you need to schedule your existing commitments first. That's, for example, doctor's appointments, calls that you have every week. I don't know if you're in school, your classes. So then you need to schedule in your lever moving tasks, which we discussed earlier. You want to plan these as early in the day as possible so that you have as little excuses as possible not to do them. Then you need to schedule what needs done, and then you schedule whatever else you need to do during your day. For example, groceries, chores, whatever else. Area 3 is energy management. Now, energy management pretty much comes down to 3 areas. The first area is nutrition. If you eat like crap, you're going to feel like crap. So pretty much any diet of whole foods will work so long as you're getting enough protein. So aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And of course, as long as that diet gets sufficient macronutrients, so you're like to your vitamins, minerals. You can then play around with carbs and fats according to how you feel best. I would highly recommend, if you're going to consume carbs, to leave any carb heavy meals to the afternoon and after your primary work blocks, because when you eat a load of carbs, your insulin spikes and then it crashes and you end up being really tired, lousy, and you get a midday crash. I know for me, if I eat any carb heavy meals before midday, I'm not getting anything done after that. I just feel so tired and lousy. So I actually fast until around midday, around 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. every day, because that's when I've got all my main priority work done. The second area of energy management is actually training. So training is a bit of an energy paradox. It takes energy, but it actually gives you more energy than it takes. And plus, it releases a cocktail of feel-good neurotransmitters such as dopamine, endorphins, all the good stuff that makes you feel amazing. So you need to be lifting weights, heavy fucking weights, 3+ times a week, obviously with good form and with a good structured program. And you want to be doing something challenging daily. On the days you're not lifting weights, whether you do some cardio, whether you do some calisthenics, whether you go for a run, I don't know, just do something every single day, even if it's a walk. You are meant to move. Humans have moved throughout the history of our whole species, so move. And the third area for energy management is behavioral habits. Now, your habits make or break your life. We all know this. They also make or break your energy. So here are some some of my favorite behavioral habits that will give you more energy both in the short acute term and the longer chronic term. So the first one is morning sun exposure. You want to be getting morning sun exposure in the morning. I obviously got this from Andrew Huberman, who has massively popularized this, but getting the morning sun exposure pretty much wakes you up, sets your circadian rhythm to go to sleep 18 hours later. Do it every day, even if it's through clouds. I live in Northern Ireland. We have absolutely zero sun here. Through the clouds, it still works. Second habit is intermittent fasting. I tend to fast for 12 to 16 hours a day, so an intermittent fast. Honestly, I love it for getting shit done in the morning. I swear by it. I would highly recommend you try it. The third is cold exposure. If you aim for a minimum of 11 minutes of cold exposure per week in an ice bath or cold shower, preferably an ice bath at 45 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, you are going to feel damn good. It increases the baseline of your dopamine by 250% for several hours. You feel amazing, trust me, I love it. And the fourth is training. I know we already covered this, but I am a massive proponent of physical challenge every single day, because physical challenge is also mental challenge, and that's how you feel damn good, okay? You train hard and you challenge your brain and you feel amazing. So do something daily and lift heavy weights 3 times a week. Training gives you a purpose through setting goals that you want to achieve in the gym or in your training, and you feel amazing because you increase your self-confidence, self-respect, and you release that cocktail of neurotransmitters. Do them 4 habits daily and I promise you will literally change your life if you're not already doing them. Now, my friends, that is it for this video. As always, all my paid and free resources are in the description below, so if you're interested in any of them, go check them out. And if you enjoyed this video, check this video out here on the 7 tools you can use to build monk-like focus. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.